Hi guys, my name is Mara, welcome to my art photography channel. Long time no see. I'm a little bit sick now, so sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. Today I have a beautiful black magic box with questions that you asked me about photography and everything else. Let's see what you guys curious about, and I will do my best to answer as much as I can, as best as I can today in this video, and I hope you will enjoy it because I definitely love talking to you. And the first question is, have you faced any dangers during your photo shoots? Okay. Don't tell anyone, but yeah, I did. And the most recent one was last fall. It was late fall, like I think it was late November or something. And I was making a photo shoot of the love story of the beautiful couple of girls. Everything was going fine. We went to this very beautiful location, just like imagine, right? The sunset behind the forest. It's the river in the field and the log just above the river. Very beautiful, very cinematic, very scenic. We went there completely ignoring the bear signs. I mean, we are in Canada, there are bears everywhere. But like, what is the chance that we will meet the bears? I thought. The chances were very high. Sorry, okay. Long story short, at some point we were almost chased by Mama Bear and her two cubs. It was so ironic because one of the girls was wearing like a full armor, like a solid metal one, and the sword, and I remember like coming down making joke that, oh, we don't have to worry about bears, right? Because you have a sword, so you can protect us. The sword does not protect from bears. So at the moment we saw cubs, we just like, all right, I think I'll give the photo shoot a call, and we just immediately grabbed all the stuff we could and ran away. But just so you know, right? Okay, just so you know, my photo shoots in general are very under control, pretty much as possible. What does Zillums mean? Funny enough, I wrote it in a blue piece of paper because Zillums in Latvian means navy blue or a bruise. And I absolutely love this duality of meaning because my art pretty much creepy all the time, and I'm adding blue color on almost every photo, and until recently I was thinking that blue is one of my signature colors. When I was choosing my username, I was obsessed with the blue color and I needed something blue related, and when I found this name I was thinking that's my lucky day. But Zillums originally right with one L. It's blue color in Latvian, incorrectly spelled. And next question is, how to start photography in 2025? Dude, I don't know. Okay, I'm joking. Just pick up the camera, have some friends, have fun. That's what the majority will tell you. But eventually take the camera that can shoot video, because the future world, unfortunately, is very video oriented, and we, our photographers, will be suffering a little bit in the future. First thing I would do, I would find my niche, and my niche is like basically what I love shooting. I personally love shooting people and female portraits, and that's what I'm doing. If you love shooting, let's say fashion or like animal portraits or real estate, I don't know who likes to shoot real estate, but you know, just get a camera, find people who are leading your niche, just analyze what they're doing, what their techniques are, what their personality is, and try to follow them step by step to understand basically how it works. And because it's 2025 currently, post everything on social media and try and like start building your own brand as soon as possible. And you're building your brand when you're showing your face, person behind the camera, when you're talking to people, and when you're like creating this relatability. And reels, create reels, a lot of reels, like every damn day if you can, for the first few months, to start, you know, showing algorithms that you are there and you're existing. One of the biggest advantages of creating reels every day is that you are actually learning to edit better and faster, and that will give you great boost to the future. So yeah, first thing, grab your camera, grab your friends, ask anybody to support you, get your niche, analyze your competitors, like competitors, start shooting stuff, post it on social medias, and tell about what you're doing to basically anyone. everyone should know what you're doing, because if nobody knows what you're doing, nobody will get into your business. And we are moving to another question. Will be there any masterclasses in Europe, maybe Baltic countries? Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, my loved ones, I would really love to come to you. Currently, you guys are a little bit too far from me, but if there will be enough beautiful souls that wants to learn from me, I would love to make it happen for you. All right. Have you ever thought about switching mediums and starting shooting video? Who did it? Huh? Who did it? Yes, I do. And as more time goes, as more Instagram and world in general becoming more video oriented, as more I'm thinking that I have to switch mediums, which for me personally, it's very, very hurting, because photography for me is very, very emotional and deep art. I mean, my brain is mostly thinking in stills or short videos, which really gives me hard times to connect it with the story at the same level that videographers do. Even though I'm working in film for 2 years already, and I'm just naturally surrounded by a lot of cinematographers and like people who are related to cinema. And the best advice they usually give me is just take your photo and make it move. And my brain is just not braining when they say it. For me, it just makes no sense. Second reason is just damn crazy. So imagine all the chaotic stuff that is going on in our world right now, like currently, nowadays. What if one day internet will shut down and like nobody in general will know that video is existing? Like, because in general, nothing will be able to read or replicate video, right? And while that, photography is something very, very physical. Film photography is still there. And I can just basically touch my photograph, I can print it out, I can smash it on a wall, and people will know that this person right here still has a job. In the post-apocalyptic world, I really think I can be a photographer. Yeah, this reason is absolutely crazy. I do understand it, and it's okay. And reason number 3 why I think photography is great is that, talking time-wise, in 20 years and 15 years, when people are getting to the photography is open to representation. Even though it's documenting an exact moment, but person can feel more deep and nostalgic feeling about this exact moment than video. And the reason is simple. Video is just documenting the exact reality, which means it can recreate the mimics, the voices, the breath, like everything that was going on moment was like capsuled like it is. No interpretation there, no, nothing. But photography is open for interpretation in a lot of years after. And that's why I think photography is fascinating. And I love photography because of it. Also, people that are observing my art on my EG page or somewhere else, they can interpret my photos by themselves. And by that, they are also becoming equal creators of the storytelling that I'm doing. Video is more direct, and video just doesn't leave you as much room for interpretation as photography does. And that's why for me photography is so great, because I personally love a lot watching other photographers' works and imagining my own plots in a head. Videos, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, that's beautiful and absolutely gorgeous, but it's not my story. I mean, again, crazy reasons, right? Because thinking straight, I really should just dig into video while I'll still have a chance, because video creators are growing crazy fast and I'm, as a photographer, trying to grow, and it just takes me forever, unfortunately, and it's dismoralizing. So that's my reason to get into video, just to keep growing and to keep being related. Next question is, how did you find your style in your photography? I didn't. I don't have a style. I mean, I personally think I don't have a style. And style in general is one of the most overrated things on Instagram, which drives me a little bit crazy, because especially people who are mentoring other people, they're just like, oh yeah, we will help you to find your own unique style. You will start having your style in the 2 months. Bullshit. Because style is not consistent. Style is something that you have right here. And it's something that will evolve with your art, and that's amazing thing. Because what people say after, like, under style, and like especially developing style in such a short term, is that you will learn some tricks that you can continue over and over and over and over and over again in your photography, but it's not style. It's just like, same tricks, just replicated. And in this case, it's not artistic anymore. It's more of a stagnation. Because creativity always born in curiosity and exploration and experimentation. And that's how you're developing your style with the years after you're shooting, not just like boom and I'm here. No. For a lot of artists, style is born much before they are becoming, let's say, photographers or painters or whoever, because style is how good you know yourself and how good you can control this observation of yourself and get it together as one thing. Your unique style usually born even before you get your camera into your arms, because everything you watched before, everything that had impact on you, your childhood memories, your adulthood memories, like everything that is making you is your style. And the stories that you are telling people through your art, through your medium, is your style. But the way how you shape this is more technical part. And this is also will appear in your art at the moments of your growth. Because as more you learn, as more stuff you can apply to your art to make it more you. Talking about examples, I would say that you are, as an artist, is completing yourself like puzzle to puzzle. And all those puzzles that you can see in other people's works, in films and media, in your, I don't know, memories somewhere, are those puzzles that make in the whole picture, which is you as an artist. And your art is representation of yourself, what's happening right here and right here. And this is real style right there. This is not something that have to be goal of your creativity. It's something that will naturally happen eventually. And that's beauty of the process. That's why I don't think I have personal style yet, just because I'm not shooting enough, honestly. I have to shoot more to develop it, because right now I know the stories I want to shoot. I think I have a color scheme, and that's why people are thinking that I have a style, but this color palette is not super unique. It's something that was over-abused for years already, but I still love it. I think it's my puzzle that I'm also collecting, but in general, my art will grow because I will grow, and that's why I don't think I want to be stuck in one style, because as much I explore, as more interesting my art will become. And the same advice for you guys, you didn't ask for it, but I'll still give it. Don't chase a style, chase your creativity. And I think it's great time to move to another question, which is, what is the story of you about left Ukraine to come to Canada? If you hear Ukrainian in Canada, what do you think? First thought in your head. That's correct. I'm war refugee. I didn't mean to come to Canada intentionally. I just appeared here by a pure accident. Everything started with me chilling in Ukraine, living my normal life, wanting to become a photographer and preparing my first Ukrainian tour with my friend. We just wanted to go around. And then just, one day missiles starting falling over my head, and me and my family was like, I think it's not cozy here anymore. So we grabbed our stuff, we grabbed our cats, and we moved to the west of Ukraine, where also not safe. So me and my mom and my brother and our cats, we just moved to Germany to stay there for some time, and then absolutely accidentally received a scholarship to study here in Canada as a professional photographer. And I was thinking, well, I have basically nothing to lose anymore, very literally. So I moved here having $300 American US in my pocket, and I was thinking that I'm the richest man in the world in Vancouver. And that's how I appeared here. And the only reason why I survived for this moment here is because a chain of kindness that happened to me and amazing people who helped me along the way that I will be forever grateful for. If there wasn't be any one of those, I don't think I will be here talking to you right now about photography, because I don't think even this channel will exist. So that's pretty much the story how I appeared in Canada. If you want to know more of this epic adventure, let me know, because this saga deserved another video, I swear. Oh, my favorite question. What camera and lens would you recommend for beginners? I will reply from two sides. First one, when I was just starting photography and I was asking this question, everyone were just recommending me kit of two. First one is Canon 6D, lens basically any 24-70s, which is great kit, I want to say, but it will be a little bit controversial. For the first kit, for the beginners, I would recommend the shittiest stuff you can find. Basically the most cheap DSLR plus a kit lens, because you will learn so much faster with this stuff than anything else. When I moved to Canada, I saw these kids, they don't even know if they want to be photographers, but they can afford to have very cool equipment, like last Canons, like Canon R6 or something. I was like, damn, that's crazy. They cannot appreciate what they have at this point because they are beginners. As less you have in your camera, as more you will understand what you need. I mean, I swear, you will learn so much fast. When you understand that your camera is shit, you will try to analyze why this camera is so shit. Like, what do I need more? Is it a lens or is it a sensor? Like, do I need a better low light performance? Or like, do I need wider lens? Anything like this. In general, it's such a great thing to start with the shittiest stuff you can find. It's really the best boost you can have. And if you start making money with this little thing that you have, you will just get the maximum you can out of this little instrument. And then when you will have enough to invest in the better equipment, when you're certain that you want to do photography, you will know what you're looking for, you will be more experienced with the gear, you will know how to shoot better, and then the camera you will get will just be a great instrument for you. So I really recommend to start with something crazy. Yeah, it's a very uncomfortable way to learn, but it's very cool way to learn. If you know how to use this equipment, you know how to use everything. And one thing you have to remember, the best camera is the camera you already have. And next question is very related, is what is your current shooting kit and what is your dream kit? I am so blessed with my shooting kit right now because I'm shooting with two Sonys right now. It's a Sony A7CR and Sony A7R5. Great damn equipment, really amazing. And the lens I'm using for most of my photo shoots right now, it's Sigma 35 1.2. That just basically my everyday lens. I shoot this, like everything with that. I also have Sigma 50mm 1.4 and Sigma 85 1.4s, but I'm not using them as often. Yeah, so basically what I have right now, it's my absolute damn dream kit. But if I would love to change something, I definitely would love to go with my so far favorite system ever is FUJIFILM. I would really love to shoot with GFX. And if one day you will see in my stories that I'm shooting GFX and never online, that means I decided to become pure artist and I don't think I will never be online again. Medium format's so great. In general, medium formats. Hasselblad, maybe Hasselblad, but it's even more pricey. And last question for today is, do you think the video quality is better in Sony or Fujifilm? Okay, sorry, I'm not geeky video-wise. Only Fujifilm I have right now, it's my old X-T30. And if I'm comparing video quality of X-T30 with my current Sony cameras, it will be just bad. Unfortunately, Sony is beating Fuji very, very significantly. If I'm comparing just two cameras that I already have, but like, let's keep in mind that my Sony cameras are much newer than Fujifilm. I definitely prefer Sonys for video right now, and like even now, currently, I'm shooting on Sony ZV-E10 Mark II because it's comfortable and convenient. But unfortunately, I have to test more Fujifilms to make a final call. And yeah, I guess that's all questions. And I think I answered everything for today. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. As always, I would really appreciate your like and comment. And if you want me to answer any more questions, you always can drop them down below. I would love to read them. And see you in the next video. Bye-bye.